Hi there, it's Rob here from the Gym Tin. I hope you're well. Welcome to this evening's body conditioning training session. Grab yourself a pint of water and use this throughout the class to hydrate. And put on some live music for yourself so you've got some nice tunes that you enjoy training to. Okay, so tonight we're going to work through a really good all-round body workout. Lots of squats, lunge work, a lot of proprioception. If you do a lot of desk-based job, we're going to be looking at shoulder retraction work to pull yourself back into a nice vertical position. Okay, grab yourself a drink of water. Cheers. Take a sip, lick it around your lips and hydrate. Okay, from there, find yourself a space. And let's just check around one way, check around the other, make sure you got plenty of room. Okay, check above your head, make sure your hands aren't going to go into any light fittings, and let's warm this up. So we're just going to start off with our usual. We're looking at our foot position here. So we want to make a fist and then place that between our feet. That's the gap between your feet for your stance. So make a fist, check your posture, and then I want you to just turn your big toes in just slightly so your second toes are nice and parallel. Now, you'll also notice in these classes as well, we do all these training sessions in bare feet. So if you want to take your shoes and socks off, go for it. If you want to keep them on, that's your choice as well. But you'll find you'll be more grounded to the earth and you'll get a bit more connectivity. So we're going to find that posture, that position. Lift your chest up nice and high, drive your pelvis forward. We're going to roll up and down onto the ball of our feet up here. I want you to take a moment here to lift that pelvis forward into position and lift your chest up high. From here, we're just going to rock those arms up to our shoulders and then back down to our hips again. Looking good. From here, we're going to take our hands to our hips, lift that knee up nice and high up. And if you need the wall beside you just to help you balance, that's all good. Lift your chest up high, drive your pelvis forward into position, drop your shoulder blades back down. See if you can hold this posture here. Nice, good stuff. So if it's one of your first times of doing one of these training sessions, just have a look at your camera setup as well and make sure I'm up at your eye level so it'll stop you from stooping so you can lift up high. From here, we're going to roll over our body, arms up at chest height, rock through there. Beautiful, looking good. Arms up here, up at chest height, and we're going to lead with that elbow. So we're going to lift that elbow just a little bit higher, dropping and rotating around the body. See how much rotation you can get through our body here. Now, you also notice now we're going to come up onto the ball of our feet, a little step back each time. So we're here, rotate, rotate, and rotate. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. From here, stretch up and over the top. Might feel a few cracks and creaks come out the shoulders. All good. Big high turn and reach. 8 more here. 7 more. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more here. 2 more here. Last one. From here, we're going to rotate. So we're going to have our hands. We're going to interlock our fingers here. Rotate through the torso. Now, try and keep your chin facing forwards, and each time you're looking to get that shoulder underneath your chin. So we can feel the rotation through our body, our back up nice and tall, shoulders back into position. 5 more here. 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Just take note of where your feet have gone. Are they still flat to the floor? Shake it out. Side bend. It's going to reach down to the side of the knee. We're going to take the elbow up nice and high. Shoulders back into position. Lift it up. Looking good. So you're rolling your fingers up, tickling yourself underneath the armpit. Lift high up on the elbow. 5 more here. 4 more. Keep working. 3, 2. Last one. Really good. From here, butt kick through. Hips drive forward, chest lift up. Kick up nice and high with the heels, really feeling your hamstrings pulling in tight. Nice strong lifts, kicking your bottom each time. 5 more here. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. From here, feet fist gap apart again. Forward hinge, drop down. Now, as you come up, Pull your elbows back, lift your sternum. Drop, lift, roll. And again. Roll. And again. Down, up, roll. And again. 8 more. 7 more. 6 more here. 5 more. 4. Really concentrate on that pelvis tilting forward. So our 2 main areas we work through. From here, shake it out. Raising up into calf raises. So heels tapping the floor, coming up on the ball of your feet, pelvis driven, shoulders back. The 2 major joint areas we're working on at the moment, around our hip and pelvis compound, what's happening up on our shoulders as well. Looking good. Push that belly button forward, lift up through your shoulders, drop your shoulder blades back into position, lift. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. From here, we're going to step forward with our left foot. Drop the right knee, come back up and stand again. Left knee forward, drop, back up. Now, as we're working through this, again, our feet still shoulder width apart or fist gap apart, stepping, and we're going to make sure that those feet stay on railway tracks here. So it's a nice strong pelvis through, big high shoulder lift. Drop, extend, stand. Drop, stand, and again. 4 more here. 3 more here. Don't worry if that back knee doesn't touch the floor. It's not what it's about. It's about, can you keep your posture? You don't have to go all the way down. But if you go off balance, I'm loving your work because that's how your brain to your muscles work. It's really important. Change leg. Let's go. Big step forward. And again, posture stays up high. Feel your abdominals contract here. Strong lifts. Really good. Keep that shoulder back. Hold that posture. Really good. Bigger stride now if you can. So this lead knee plumb lines to the midpoint of that foot. So step, drop, lift. 2 more, let's go. Last one. And release, shake it out. Grab yourself a drink of water. Excellent, let's work through our training set today then. Okay. So, a couple of weights in our hands. Okay, we're going to take our feet just a little bit wider. So strength conditioning here. We're going to swing down and raise up high. The power comes from our hips. So we're going to slide through and then lift overhead. Let's go for it. So down, up, through, and raise. Now, can you open up to a wider style finish? So again, we're looking at that shoulder blade to come back through that position. So down, up, through, pelvis comes forward, lift them wide. And again. Now, it's quite easy to feel you're going to go swing and drive back into it. I want you to keep the control of the movement here. So you're down, you lift, your hips come forward, and then you drive out wide into that V position. So these are called kettlebell swings into high Vs, and they're really good for getting the strength through into the glutes for extension. They're great for improving your posture. They're great for improving the way you walk in your day-to-day. And they're great for improving your scapular strength and your back and shoulders. So keep working it here. 2 more here. Can you go a little bit wider? And also, can you come back through a little bit further through that extension? And relax. Keeping the weights here. We're going to bend over so our chest is just parallel to the floor. We're going to wide fly. Strong through this position here. Now, I want you to feel the strength in your back, but also I want you to feel the retraction in that shoulder blade. Absolutely perfect. Now, chin comes up slightly. Do you feel like you've got the confidence to come into a little bit of a calf raise? So we're going to come up into that calf raise, fly, back down again. Calf raise, fly, back down, drop again. Can you keep that movement? Slow, control, strong lift, strong lower. Feeling it, toe to heel, flat down to the floor as you return down to the ground, but also big toe to little toe is flat down here as well. And this is the idea of doing this class in barefoot, so you can really feel what's happening in the strength of your body and the strength in your connectivity to the earth. 2 more here. Raise, wide. You can really feel your calf muscles if you're doing this right. You might find you tilt forward. Give it back and release. From here, shake out your hips. Give it a roll out because you might feel your lower back just got a little bit taut there. So we're going to go out wide into lateral raise. Now you notice here as the hands come back to the middle, the hands are going to touch into plane. Let's go. So out wide, and your weights are going to touch, and your hands are going to be knuckles facing in at the top. Beautiful. And again, down, up, through, turn, knuckles face each other. And again, round, turn, so the knuckles touch together at the top. Really good. Now, one out here into lateral raise, coming back down, both arms raise forward into front raise. So we're just changing the muscles of the shoulder and how they're working. We're brushing past the ears all the way up to the top, and we're brushing past the ears as we come back down. Now we're going to bring in a new part. So we're going wide, and then we're going to come diagonally to a 45-degree angle. Back down, then we're going to come into a front plane raise. And repeat, wide, lateral, 45 raise. Back in, front raise. And repeat. Keep working it through. You're going to know you got some shoulders at the end of this class. Keep working it. Keep smiling. Go on. Chuck a smile on your face. Get those hands up. Well done. Can you get those arms to touch the ears? Well done. And again, up through. Big, strong lift again. Up through. Brush past the ears again. Come on, let's go. One more full set. Lateral raise. 45 raise. Strong front raise to finish. And release. Shake it out. Well done. Give it a roll out in the hips. Shake your fingers out. Well done. Nice. Okay, so we're working a bit now coordination. So we're going to go back to the lunges we did at the start in the warm-up. We're going to turn so we're facing to a 45-degree angle. We're going to step. We're going to drop the back knee, step back up, and we're going to turn our body to face 45 degrees the other way. Now, each time, change the leg that goes forward. So the left leg goes forward. Posture back up. Change it round, the right leg goes forward. Now, keep working this. Working on 45-degree turns each time. As you come back up into standing, it's a little steps, turn and tilt, go again. It's a brilliant training set, this, because you're getting a full body workout and a great workout all done in under 25 minutes. Great way of training, especially where time is short, but posture suffers in our day-to-day. Keep working it. Step, step, turn, go again. Nice. Now, I want you to try and keep these weights up at your shoulder height. So if you've got the balance, can you keep the weights up? Your biceps are engaged and your triceps here as well. You've got both sets working hard isometrically to stop the weights from falling down. Maintain posture, back up, chest up. You might find you're starting to get really tired here. You keep working. If you go off balance, know something that you are massively improving your fitness level right now. 2 more here, please. Really good. 1 more here. You can probably feel your breathing rate has gone sky high now. Drop and release. Love it. And relax. Okay. If you struggle with depths on your squats, a great little tip here is to get a piece of wood. This is a bit of 2x3 timber, and you're going to place it underneath your heels. Now, if you haven't got that and you're happy with your ankle flexibility to drop down in your squat, you probably won't need that at all. However, you might want to use your weights if it's safe and secure for you underneath your heels. Okay, so let's just have an assessment. How deep does your squat go? Do you get to here? Maybe you want to grab a chair, sit down into a chair and come back up as well. So let's see where we go. So we're going to drop down through a squat. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, push up. Bring the weights to your shoulders, tuck your elbows in. Lift overhead, bring back down, tuck the elbows forward and relax. That's the routine. Let's put it together. Let's go. Drop squat, breathe out. Lift to shoulders, to press overhead. Weights touch back to shoulders, tuck down through into range. Beautiful. Keeping your chest up nice and strong. Whip that pelvis forward. Get up through, high into the lift. Tuck and drop again. Let's work this through. Come on, let's keep going. Every time we're whipping that pelvis forward, we're lifting, we're strong. Taking the elbows in, dropping deep again. Up through, press, tuck, drop. 20 seconds here. Big, strong legs. Remember, the target of this class, you're not going to end up with tree trunk legs. That's just not going to happen. But you are going to end up with stronger, more defined muscles. You're going to end up more mitochondria in those muscles, the powerhouse, the energy driving system of those muscles. You want them strong. That's what this class does so well. Relax, shake it out. Okay, how's your balance? You feeling good? You're still with me, yeah? Good work. Okay, calf raise. Hold balance, pelvis forward. Bicep curl. So we're going to hold. Bring the shoulders back. Left arm, right arm. Keep going. At some point, your calves are going to start screaming at you. Now, tendency here is the body will find what's easiest, yeah? So you're going to find your elbows might start coming away and doing this. I want you to clamp those elbows in tight. So the hands are coming to your hip and the weights are coming tidally to your shoulders. Beautiful. Now, have you still got that same fist gap between those feet? Have you still got big toe, little toe flat to the floor? Have you got your glutes engaged? Can you feel this working through? Slow it down now. Slow, controlled, lower and lift. The lower phase, that eccentric phase, is where we get significant growth of strength and dexterity in our muscles. Stronger muscles, more mitochondria, more calories burned at rest. Take away the fat out of the fitness industry. This is success. Come on, let's work. Come on, go through. Strong lift. Are you still on the ball of the feet? Have you still got big toe, little toe flat to the floor? Have you still got that core strength engaged? 2 more here. 1 more here. And rest. Shake it out. Walk it out. Shake out the ankles. Really good stuff. Nice. From here, final exercises. We're going to go 3 into our deadlift, to a stand, to a high upright row. So we're going to hinge our bottom back. We're going to keep our chin lifted. We're going to push through on the pelvis. We're going to lift the weights up to our shoulders here. And repeat. Let's go. Down, up through, lift. And again, down, up through, lift. And repeat. So these Romanian deadlifts, they're tough work, but we keep it slow and controlled. The lift is strong, the lower is strong as well. Pull up and through. Five more here. Four more here. Strong, controlled lifts. Again, glutes lovely engaged. Trying to get that nice, strong body. Straight line from the ear, through the shoulder, through the hips, to the ankle. If you do a lot of desk-based work, this is one exercise that I would chuck into your repertoire every hour. Set your phone to go off every hour and do 4 of these every hour. You might think that's crazy, and you might think you look crazy in the office. But it will have massive differences to A, your metabolism throughout the day, B, the change in your posture and the way that you hold yourself with confidence, and C, importantly, how you feel. Smile, work it. Last one. And release. Good all-round body workout. We massively worked our core here. For you to be able to stabilize in that calf position, really hard workout. Weights down to the floor. Let's work through our core down here. So we've got an abs training session coming straight up after this class. Big reach across. Always good to do this class first and then hit that ab training. Diagonal stretch again. Coming up on the ball of the feet again, or coming up into a little toe tap. 5 more. 4, 3. This class flies back. In fact, every class flies by. I love these sessions. Good again. Hands on the hips. Heel raise. Kick up. Now, if you get to the end of that and you're thinking, yeah, I could do that again, I'm loving it. Bang it in tomorrow, next day, or whatever. If you're thinking, actually, do you know what? I need longer training sessions. Hit this back on replay. Find the end of the warm-up. Repeat the main segment of the class. Work through it. And there's always got this cool down and stretch down at the end of it. So if you feel like you need longer in your training sets and you enjoyed the session, that's the way to increase the intensity, get more calorie burn. Side flex. Running those fingers down to the side of the knee. Running the fingers up to the armpit. Shoulders back, chest lifted. 2 more here. 1 more here. Take those feet nice and wide. Turn your feet so they're nice and parallel. Hinge from the hips, drop down for a nice big stretch all the way through the back of your legs. Now, you might find that you want to keep your hands on top of your thighs, just above your knees, and stick your bottom back. That will be a beautiful way of activating all the hamstring group, our semi-sisters and our bicep femoris here, into a lovely stretch. You might find you want to drop a little bit further. The torso dropping will increase the length of the stretch. And release. We stand back up, shake it out, kick out both legs. Grabbing the wall for support, you're going to pick up your left foot into a quad stretch. Now, if you can't reach your foot, grab a chair or a bench. You're going to stick that foot on the bench and just bend that knee and it'll lower down and it will stretch out the front fibers of your quadriceps. If you can grab the foot, we're going to go a little bit further. Can you turn your fingers to face in the same direction as your toes? Keeping it in plane, you'll be able to lift nice and strong and high. Release, shake it out. Let's swap legs. And again, fingers facing the direction of the toes. Keep a little gap between the knees. Drive the pelvis forward, lift the chest, bring the shoulders back into position. Lift your chin up and you're going to feel a nice big stretch all the way through the front of that thigh. Pull that other shoulder back into position or hold the wall if you need to. Really good. And release, shake it out. Taking it into a little calf stretch here. We're going to take both feet facing forwards. We're going to extend the right leg behind us. Our left foot is going to step forward half a step. You're going to feel a nice big stretch through the calf. If you haven't got a wall to work on, you're just going to bring your hands on your hips and just drive through that posture here. Now, the flexibility of your ankle will show in this stretch. So you should be able to get toes to heel down to the floor. If you're finding the heel is elevated, step forward into that stretch slightly and give me that full angulation of the ankle. So your heel's down to the ground. Well done. Change it over. Right foot is forward, left foot back. Again, both feet on those tram lines. Have a quick look at your gait. Does your legs swing behind, or does it keep in posture? Beautiful. And release, shake it out. Let's take the left hand up in between the shoulder blades, hand in between the shoulder blades, elbow up high. Shoulders come back into position. We lift up through the body. Feel a nice big stretch through the back of the arm. Now, you should be feeling great. Okay, you should be feeling warm. You should feel like you've had a really good all-round body workout. This class does not leave you feeling absolutely exhausted. That's not the purpose of fitness. It should be letting you feel great. Swap it over for the other arm. Swap it over. Let's get it in there. Tie it in with healthy eating, whole food eating. Pint of water every morning, first thing in the day. Hydrate regularly throughout the day. A pint before each meal and essentially before any snack. Shake it out. Your body's dehydrated. It needs to work. Roll the fingers one way, roll back the other way. Give yourself a round of applause. Well trained. Fantastic. Grab yourself a drink. Fabulous. I'll see you here next time for the next one. Join me in a few minutes' time if you are here for abdominal conditioning. Well done. Well trained. Boom, boom, boom.